Alright, it is time to stream. Sorry about that, just letting Lucy know something. Alright, how is everything here? This thing is charging its laser. I think I should go get some of my stuff from, the fuck? The fuck was that thing? Must have been a bird. Creepy motherfucker. Well, it's destroying everything anyway, so fuck them. So what do I want to do? Do I have anything in here? Well, I could take these things out. That I don't need. What I am going to do is I'm going to take out all these things from the chests and just sort of move. Which is probably a good idea. Actually, I want to check something. Oh yes, I have some stuff in here for my little thing. Take some of these things out while I have the opportunity. And that means I can break now these chests. And welcome, peoples, welcome. Welcome to Mine Man. Welcome to the game of thing, awesomeness, whatever. I'm just sort of moving my stuff around because, well, some not so nice shit happened to me, and I've been rebuilding my base in a much better fashion. But yeah, you're the first to write today, but not of all time. There have been others. Oop. Switch you guys for a sec. Put some more. Oop. That was pretty stupid. Nope, not that either. Okay, is there anything else in here? No, good. There's the whole giantness thing. I want to put all the man-made objects in here, like this stuff. And industrial craft crap in general. So that stuff's going to go there. Well, I don't need this either. I guess I've moved some of it here, so I'll take it out. Like so. Put in that appetite. Want to get things a little more organized, you know? And welcome more people. I can see you there, even if you're not part of the game yet. Not registered or signed in, whichever. I'll put this stuff in here, and then, well, the rest of it I don't need. So, it's going to be chopped up into little bits. For this collector, which is the next thing I'm going to make, so. Time to go back and collect more stuff, more stuffing stuff, and stuffing stuff. Sorry about, like, the low frames per second. It's not really my fault. I don't really know why it's happening, but it just is. It's at like 9 FPS, even though I'd really like it to be around 15 or more. I tried. Believe me, I tried. Multiple times to try and get it better, but it never works. Okay, time to bring my stuff over to the new place. Now I'm good. I actually wonder how the village is going on without me. How it's been. I'm gonna go check out how it is. Oops. Ran into the fucking thing. I'm stupid. Let's see where they are. All building goals complete. Awesome. So, they've built everything that can exist in this town. There's a couple things I haven't actually seen. Oh, this is sort of new-ish. So is the church. The church has been completed. Which is actually a pretty cool thing. It's a nice, cool thing. The church has been completed. And yeah, so everything is as big as it can be, as much as it can be, and all that. But I don't need to concern myself with this village anymore anyway, since it is complete. Hello, Will. Welcome to the stream. The village is done, as I just sort of found out. I'm sort of moving a bunch of my stuff over from this old compound to the new one. So, just like trying to set things up a little bit better. I'm also going to need to put a roof on this at some point, even if it's just a temporary roof. Was this the place? Yes, it was. Don't need this, so I'll trash that. There we go. That should deal with everything, pretty much. And put this away. Decline star. Oh, I can add some arrows to the decline star. Not like that's really that much. This is getting on. It's about halfway done. From the 240,000-ish area of when it actually will give me a new one. Should be a day or two. I'll break this, get it back. And, this is a kind of dangerous place to be, so I'm not going to go down there anymore. Oh, I haven't actually leveled myself up far enough for any of that stuff. I mean, I intend to, but I haven't yet. Stupid bunny, get your ass over here. You are mine. Damn it. Thank you. I can get permits and stuff from the village once I sell them a bunch of shit, but I really don't care right now. I mean, I suppose I can. Like, I could make a bunch of really expensive stuff and just repeatedly sell to them, since I have nearly infinite anything that I want at the moment, so I could do that, but I don't know. I really don't give a shit. Yes, the bunnies. And you can see my face. By the way, I don't know if you saw the video, but I was at Barcraft last night with Lucy. She's probably watching anyway. But I was at Barcraft last night with Lucy. We saw Maximus Black and a bunch of other people, and watched some StarCraft. Hung out for a couple hours. It was fun. The video's up. Yes, I know you are, Lucy. That's what I thought. Just log in, damn it. Okay. But yeah, like, we had lots of fun and hung out and stuff. So, you know, go watch that video. And if you're so inclined, you can donate some money at there's a link below somewhere. But I don't think there's that many people here anyway, and I don't think people care too much. But the money goes to charity, so it's, you know, is what it is. Oh, well, I'll try and fix that later, sweetie, okay? I'll try and fix it. Oh god, the thing is annoying. Arrgh. I can't get out of a door. I'll go kill the stupid thing. Okay. Now it's all better. It's all better. Right, something interesting I want to sort of show off for the people who haven't been watching this. Because it's awesome food, that's why. And this long-range mining is pretty cool, too. Like, I can get it, it doesn't fall down, it just comes to me. But it goes into this bag and is transformed into stuff. So, for instance, 2 gold makes, or 2 of that makes one iron ingot. And that iron ingot can be transformed into gold, and then diamonds, and then dark matter, then red matter. But first I'm trying to create something to give me lots of stuff. Stuff is what I want right now, so. And this thing is about 2/3 done. The food that I'm eating, in case you're wondering, is honeyed slice. And that stuff fills a bunch of hearts. Let's put it that way, a bunch of hearts. I'm going to make a small stairway up so I can get to where I want to build a roof. A roof. And from there, I'll decide what I want to do. Ow. Why am I retarded sometimes? Why? Climbing? How does it work? Because obviously, I can't fucking do it. But yeah, like, this Let's Play won't last terribly long, because, well, I'm going to be nuking the world once I get, like, uber powerful. That is, I have whatever I want and I can make whatever I want. I'll just end it there, because then it gets boring. But I will save the world as a download for everybody before I do that. So that way it's not lost or anything, and, you know, you guys can fuck around with it if you get the Technic pack, which is free, mind you. So you should. You have no reason not to get it. Yep, I just missed. I missed quite badly. Oh yeah, I should put some torches on the upstairs here. That's something I kept forgetting to do. I completely missed the stairs. I just whiffed. Alright, so I'll put torch here, here, and so forth. So that way there's no monsters spawning up here, and I can safely sleep in this place tonight for the first time so far. Oops, I'm out. So I'll get through one of those and drop. That was a little bit painful. Sorry. Gather you. I'm gonna need to get some more of everything. And so how many people are actually here? Because it doesn't update. Only Will's not even here anymore, or is he here? I can't tell because it doesn't show up on the viewer list. I'll put some more torches and some more blocks of this. I won't need too much of this stuff, thankfully. I'll just get a few stacks and then go over to making some more of this stuff. So there we go. Now I'm good. No, it's not the Will I know, Lucy. Oh, now you're back. Now I see you. Lucy asked if you're the Will that I know from school, and I said, no, you're not. You're somebody else. The same name. Who knows, he might even watch this video, for all I know. Don't fall off the edge. Place them torches all over the place. There we go. Now, I'm almost done with them torches for now. There we go. Torches are done. It's time to go putting more of them blocks up here. As for layout, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for layout yet. But this is definitely a first floor, if nothing else. It may turn out to be more later. I really don't know yet. It just really depends on what my needs happen to be for this space. But don't worry, I'll blow it to hell eventually, along with everything else, so you needn't worry about that. And I hate filling in ceilings, it takes forever. But I'm not cheating, so that's what matters, I guess. Because last time I did mods like this, I ended up cheating because I got bored. But this time I won't. This time I will do it legit. Because legit is where it's at. Legit is certainly where it's at. So, anyway. I wonder, how... Ooh, fuck. I wonder, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I have no idea. I sort of had a thought, and then it just disappeared. So, I'm thoughtless at the moment. Well, I wonder how much I can cover in a day, because I really hate making roofs. It takes forever to do this sort of thing. Just to, like, make a floor takes forever. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. Pretty bad, actually. Yeah. So I'll just sort of fill in section by section and just see what happens by the end of the day. Hopefully no monsters will spawn up here. I do intend to, like... Oops. There's, well, I'm gonna put, like, some of the industrial craft energy stuff up here, like solar panels. I'll probably cover most of this roof in that, because, well, it makes sense. You know, solar panels, it's fucking here. So, that's sort of like my plan. And I won't, thanks to all the glowstone, I won't need to worry about... Did I really just do that again? Thanks to the glowstone, I won't need to worry about light levels for those things down there. Thankfully. Ow. There's like 40 mods in this thing. This is an insane pack. Well, I may need to put in more torches here in this line. That should definitely cover this area for now, because it's going to be night soon. I think fairly soon. Yeah. Hopefully I can finish this line before it gets nighttime. But we will see what happens by then. I'm only wearing iron armor right now. I mean, it's not like I couldn't be decked out in diamond armor right now, but I really don't care. I want to get dark matter armor and then red matter armor. But nobody really ever answered whether that's going to crash my game, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to, I think I'm not allowed to wear the red matter boots. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, hey, Dylan. Dylan, were you the one, or was it somebody else who was working on, to see whether the red matter boots crash Minecraft still or not? Because I don't remember who said it, and, well, it'll be a problem if I put them on and it still crashes. Yep, I just murdered that bear by shoving him off a cliff. I'm awesome. Yeah, red matter is the absolute best. Like, with red matter armor, you can, well, you take 90% less damage and your armor never goes away, so you basically live forever at that point. Especially with a few other cool, nifty things that I'll be making once I have the stuff. You haven't played in a while, Dylan. What's ME1 and ME2? I have no idea what that is. Never heard of that. Hello, Reweed. Well, the viewership is growing slightly. More than usual. Or not more than usual. Oh, Mass Effect. I never actually played Mass Effect, any of them. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because EA's being a dick with Mass Effect 3 and kind of monetizing the shit out of it, and it's kind of annoying. And I don't really appreciate that, so I wouldn't buy the game anyway. Not that I would either way, but still, it would give me less of a reason to do it. Yeah. Yes, I watched Total Biscuit, and he said that, and I was like, that's kind of fucked up. I agree with him on that. It is mighty fucked up. So I wouldn't get it, but it's not like I did it anyway, because I never actually played Mass Effect 1 or 2. And on top of that, I don't know, I played Knights of the Old Republic, and I'm kind of sad they made it an MMO instead of, actually making a sequel to that game, because that game was really, really good. Ow, fucking lag. Why do there have to be two of you guys being dicks to me? Okay, so I've got all that stuff. I'll take these out. I'll leave the 21 there, so I have one left over in the end. I don't know what I'm actually do after I'm done playing this. I might go back to playing Europa Universalis on stream, and probably practicing a bunch of StarCraft, because I need to learn how to play StarCraft pretty badly. Total Biscuit's kind of a dick, though. Just saying. He's probably not the nicest guy in the world. So, yeah. I'm going to finish this way off that way, and then I'm going to make it into a box. But I hate boxes. Oops, I can't do this one first, because, well, that's my stairway. Oh, Lucy, you want to know who he is? He's a guy who reviews games. That's like what he does. He just reviews them. I mean, he's a pretty cool guy, but he's kind of a dick. Like, in general. But he doesn't... I don't think he pulls it off as well as Jeff Major does. I really like Jeff Major's dickishness. He just does it right. I think I'll pull it back right here. There we go. And that'll be fine now. Now I'll be able to get it. Not have to worry. But I just want to, like, get some of this roof done. And hopefully... empower my equivalent exchange a little bit more, but I don't know if I will or not. Let me just check. Okay, it's 21 is what's left, so I want to make sure. Oops. Okay, I got 2 more. Now I've got to leave 1 left over just in case. Kind of sucks, but meh. Total Biscuit doesn't pull it off as well as Jeff Major does, or 1F Jeff. 1F Jeff's a dick, but he does it so well. I'm thinking this height is going to be enough, but I'm not sure. Hoping it is. Oh, goody! I finished another one of these. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to need more of the bricks, so. Switch the bricks for a while, so I can get them bricks. I know, but the thing is, Total Biscuit's a dick, and he's not funny when he's a dick, though. Whereas 1F Jeff is kind of the perfect dick. He just does it right. Right, so it's 1, 2, put you here. You may be half lit, but that's okay. Because now it'll go even faster in the middle. Then right here, I'm going to put 4 more, then 1 more of these on top of this, and then some glowstone, and 1 more of these things on top of this one, so it'll go 1, 2, it'll go up to this height plus glowstone, so 3 more, or whatever. Hello, welcome. I need a catchphrase. I was thinking about this earlier, but I really need a catchphrase, and I have none. I've got no catchphrase, no ideas for a catchphrase, and yeah. Maybe my catchphrase should be I need a catchphrase, because yes, this is going to be my house. And this house will give me everything I've ever wanted. Well, really, I just need to try to make a house that won't get creepered again, because the first time I had a house, creepers kinda fucked it up, and I was already gonna need a bigger house. Like, if you look over here, this is the old place that I had, right over here. And a creeper blew up, like, right behind where these leaves are. I'll move over so you can see it. There's a big hole right there. Creepers blew up there and just destroyed half my stuff. That's where my equivalent exchange was. And I was kind of pissed off because I lost, like, 3 or 4 or 5 days worth of shit. And it was kind of annoying. But now, I'm going to move all this stuff here. I'm going to probably end up using this roof for forestry and industrial craft, all this stuff. I'm going to move to this house, and it'll be a lot safer. The reason why it's so big is because I want a lot of stuff in it, and I want it to be able to do everything. Just be a house full of everything, and just look cool. Not be bothered by things, and things not killing stuff. And turtles, why are you in here? Well, now you're dead. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Yes, or more than that, even. It was significant as a loss. There we go. So now I'm rebuilding these collectors, and I've gotten maybe I got 5 more collectors to go, and then 1 more of something else. So it'll take probably another week's worth of game time-ish, but not like actual my time. I mean like a week of game days, which is like I don't know, a couple hours worth of play. I'll be able to get it back. But in that time, I'm sort of just going to try and finish off my house. So at least that way I have a place to be and do stuff. I don't know, there were a bunch of other people that I didn't know. So, I mean, there were probably some people that, like, other people from his stream and stuff, but because there was like a group of maybe 10 to 15 people who knew him, myself included, and Lucy as well. So, I mean, considering that it was sort of an impromptu thing, and it is only a splash in the bucket of his 50,000 or so viewers, I would have been surprised if anybody knew me, or Lucy, for that matter. I would have been really surprised, because, you know, we're only at like 500, so for one of those people to be of age and going to Barcraft would have been kind of like a miracle. Alright, how many more do I have left? I've got 4 and a little bit of stacks, so that's good. Yes, I know, but I want to do this legit, because I did this not legit last time, and people got pissy. Even though that's my most watched series of all time, people still got pissy at me for cheating, so I'm not going to cheat this time. And all this stuff goes to the YouTube channel anyway, so the people who don't actually, you know, get off their asses and watch this, first of all, they're assholes because they don't watch this, but they get to at least see it instead of, you know, not seeing it. I know just to save time, but I don't want to save time because I'm actually trying to waste time at this point anyway. Because, as I mentioned, I'm waiting for my... Alright, sweetie, have fun. I'm waiting for that stuff to be useful. So I'm wasting time. Like, it's gonna take several days for that generator to give me enough shit. And then it's gonna take some more days and more days and more days. So I probably won't have what I want for a while. And again, I'm gonna want more than one of those. I actually want like 5 of them. So in the matter of like 3 days, I can get everything at the end, and then just sort of fuck around, which is sort of my goal, is to have everything and then fuck around for a few minutes or a stream or something, and then make a backup copy and then just fuck the world over. In HD, I will do it in HD. I'll actually record it so it's not at like 10 FPS or something. I can't do cool stuff because I don't have enough stuff at the moment to do cool stuff. So that's why I'm building. I'm waiting for the cool stuff to come so I can. Like, I have to get more collectors and stuff. I have to get more of a lot of things in order to do what I want. No, sadly I can't, but I have 14 of them. Legitimately, I have 14 nukes, so I'm good in that respect. Finish this row, and then I'll put some more torches. Ooh, almost fell off. And then I'll end the night here, since it's getting late already. There we go. I cannot. That's why I can't make nukes, or that way. So I've actually found that much uranium. I've found enough uranium for 14 nukes. Ow. So, I'll show you everything soon enough. I'm just curious at how far this thingy is along. Not this thing, this thing. 94,000. It takes 240,000 or so for one of those. Here's my nukes, right around here. Here they are. 14 of them. I can't convert EMC to uranium, and I can't convert uranium to EMC, so Sadly, that's a no. Oh god. I don't like creepers. I really don't. But you know what? This is less devastation than what happened last time, so I guess I should be grateful. Anyway, now it's sort of fixed. I fixed it. I might put, like, blast sheathing on, like, the lower 4 or 5 blocks so that that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I have to find everything for the nukes, except I can make the gunpowder, but I can't make the uranium. So, I have, like, almost enough for 15 nukes. And I definitely will get several more. And I'm going to plant them all over the world and just sort of blow up everything. Thank God. I'd rage quit at that point, because seriously, I don't play games to like get pissed off. I play games to just have fun and relax. You know? That's why I have such a hard time trying to play StarCraft, because it's such a stressful game when you're trying to like play multiplayer or just even learn how to play better. It's just so fucking stressful, so I don't really play particularly much. I mean, I've probably played a grand total of like 15 practice games, plus a few here and there, like on multiplayer, but still, like, just trying to get it down to where I'm comfortable, like to where it isn't stressful. That's when I want to play multiplayer, like when it really isn't that stressful to play. Why is it fucking raining? Yeah, I know, but I really want to get better at, like, playing the game, because currently I'm like a silver leaguer. That's like where I am in the game, so I wanna be comfortable with the game so I can go and be a gold leaguer or better. So and once I'm not cheating. I'm telling you, I'm not going to cheat ever in this. So no too many items. It's turned off as it is. Oh, right. I need to make some more of this brick stuff so I can. I don't even want to learn that. I want to learn just fucking how to macro, because I honestly don't care otherwise. I just really want to know how to macro, because that's like the most important part of the game. And if I can macro well, I don't, it won't matter so much, at least until I'm in platinum. If I can macro well, I can get to platinum and not have to worry about anything else. So that's like why I want to do it that way. No offense to you guys, but I just think that's the most economical way to really do it. Considering everything else, so yeah, that's why I want to learn my macro, which I was doing Halby's StarCraft drill. Basically, you only do Marines and minerals. That's basically it. So you can learn how to understand how it works. Yeah, but my point is that, like, if I can macro well, I can just 1A my way to victory all the way into platinum, and maybe even low diamond, if I get really good at macro. So, like, at that point, then I can start learning how to do micro. It's more important that I learn how to macro, because macro is the most important part of the game. And every time I watch Max's Black play, I cry, because macro sucks. Horribly. And he knows that, because I was talking to Panic, and first of all, he's teaching Panic how to play, and fuck it, I can just do it without stim, without combat shield, and everything else, and I could probably still make it to platinum or even low diamond, just on macro alone. So But anyway, back to the point. Point is, I was talking with Panic yesterday, and he said that Maximus was teaching him how to play and stuff, but that Maximus is going to be practicing for like a week on like super hard macro practice because he needs it like super bad. And Panic is of my skill level, apparently. Silver League person. But I'll get better, and once I get better, I'll be fine. I mean, I'm not going to care about the cheese and stuff. I just want to have fun playing the game and not be super stressed out and like, oh my god, why am I losing? I suck. So. Even if the guy gets Banelings or Colossus, who cares? I can overwhelm him with numbers. If my economy is better than his, you know, he might have, let's say he has 3 Colossus, right? 3 Colossi. I can kill his 3 Colossi by just spamming Marines, because my economy is that much better. He won't be able to replace his 3 Colossi in the time that I can replace my Marines constantly, you know, having 60 barracks. So, oh, hello, Sammy. So, that's sort of like the whole idea of it, is just to understand the most important part of the game, which is understanding that you should always have your command centers, your supply depots, your SCVs, and your Marines building constantly. And if you're not doing that, then your macro sucks, and you're being inefficient, and you could be better. And if you can be better with the macro, then that's where you should be working. And that's why I want to know my macro first before I get into any fancy stuff. Because if I know my macro before I get my fancy stuff, then I'll work on my fancy stuff later when I'm solid with my macro. Because, you know, that's just the right way to do it. I'd rather not be fancy, even if my games look horrible and boring. The point is, if I win constantly, that means that I must be doing something right. That's at least my philosophy on this matter. But yeah, I definitely will put some time into micro later. Oh, I know macro's not as fun, but you know what? Macro is much more important. All the timings and other stuff that comes later when you micro your macro, you know, even that stuff isn't as important as basic macro. If you got your basic macro, then you can work on your mechanics and your micro later. That's just the way it is. It may not be flashy, but it wins you games. And I bet you if you go watch the Winter Arena from last night and then tonight and tomorrow night, I would bet you that a lot of the reasons why people lost is due to macro mishaps, because that's usually where people lose. I mean, it might be a very minor thing, but, you know, that is what it is. Jeff does what he's comfortable with, because he doesn't know how to do anything else. He knows how to do like 3 builds, and that's it. And he doesn't really experiment with builds, because he's not really good enough yet, because his macro sucks. To be honest, that's really the reason why. But once his macro is solid, I think he'll be a much better player, and he might be able to make it to low Grandmasters, just based on the fact that his mechanics are generally decent, his micro's okay, and once he gets his macro down, he'll be a really good player, actually. Did I put down 2 down yet? But hey, it is what it is. You can't change the man. Well, if you have good macro, like really good macro, your decision making shouldn't be horrible either. Like, good macro, I envision good macro to include good decision making, which means, in general, oh, I see him doing this. That means I have to, do this to make sure that I'm safe, or whatever. And in general, the person who's going to win most at StarCraft is going to be the one who, I'm trying to put this the best way, but the person who's going to win the most StarCraft games, I think, in the future is somebody who fully understands what StarCraft is, and that is, it's chess with a timer. That's really all it is, and understanding that and using that to their advantage, that's when somebody's going to run away with StarCraft. So far, nobody's done it. Nobody really has a handle on the game well enough to do that yet. I mean, you're supposed to lose half the games you play. And if you're not losing half the games you play, that means that you're either facing people too low skilled, or you're the best in the world and there's nobody skilled enough to beat you. So, if you're in Silver League and you're always winning, then obviously you should be in a higher league. And if you're number one Grandmasters and you're winning 90% of the time, that means that everybody else in the world sucks. And they should be copying you. In which case, come 6 months, you'll be losing 50% of the time because people will have figured out how to beat you, and, in general, how to play StarCraft. Yes, exactly. But there are people who can be just as good if they understand what those players are thinking and doing, like the way they think. They could probably emulate it and at least be fairly close. Yeah, like I said, unless you're number one in the world and there's nobody that can beat you, then you're going to eventually hit a point where you're 50-50. And that is just how StarCraft is built. It's built to do that, so... I'm gonna kill these guys just by kicking them off the edge. That way works pretty good. Let's see, I wonder if I can actually make it to the treetops over here. I think I can, maybe. Nope. Painful drop. We'll see, the thing is, I don't know any strategies yet, because I don't know any macro yet, and I don't know any micro yet, so... When it comes to StarCraft, I'm absolutely shit. Like, complete and utter shit, so... I mean, once I'm a little bit comfortable with the game and stuff, I'm going to... start streaming it, but until then, that's not going to happen. Well, I guess yes, but I think the person who really understands StarCraft the best is the person who's going to end up winning a lot. Like, the way I really see StarCraft, the way I think it really should be played, or the way I would end up playing it, is very, very conservative, where my objective in the game is to slowly strangle and starve out my opponent, not because, of anything else, but because it's not about just destroying your opponent, it's about, just slowly winning the game and just having fun tightening the noose around your opponent while he or she, I guess, doesn't actually notice it. Doesn't notice the fact that you have control of the map, that you have control of the game, and it is at your own pace, where you dictate how the game is played. When somebody gets that good at the game, that's when we've gotten to the point where we have our Flash-type player. But that hasn't happened yet. And they're still updating it, and there's still expansions to come out yet, so... I might stream a couple of games once I get more comfortable with the mechanics of the game in general, because I don't have a good handle on it yet. That's sort of like what I've said before. Once I sort of understand how I can play well, I'll do it. Yeah, like Dylan, it's a similar proposition, but like just slowly tighten the noose, even if that means the game lasts for an hour and a half or something. If you're going to win the game, you're going to win the game, whether or not your opponent can say or do anything about it. So, where'd I put my thing? Here it is. Collector Mark II is going here. Now, I need a glowstone, so I'm going to take this guy out, get glowstone, and fix that. Glowstone, good. Oops, put you back here, and then put this here, and put this here. There we go. Now this should be basically as quick as it can be at the moment. And I'm going to do the same for these 4, and then I'm going to have another one of these guys on top, and everything will be fine. I'll just see sort of what like my strategy and things come out as I start playing the game more. I'll just see sort of how I feel about it. Well, that's the point. The point is to have your opponent mine out before you do, so you can replenish, but he can't, and thus it becomes a war of attrition for him, but not for you. That's the whole point of StarCraft, in my humble opinion. That's just how I feel it should be played. And I think in a tournament setting, that is a much, much more psychological killer if you do that to your opponent, where you just, like, he'll feel like you just wiped the floor with him because, you just controlled the game from whenever, and you just made sure that he mined out. You don't have to go for the kill. You don't have to just end his life. You just slowly strangle him until it comes a point where he can't just win anymore, and he knows he can't win, so he just leaves the game. GG's out. That's just how it should be, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know how the game will be played, because, them Koreans like to play differently. A lot differently, by the way. So, like I said, who knows how it's going to turn out in the end. Yeah, exactly. Thorzane, I've seen Thorzane play a couple of games, and I think he's fairly good with that strategy and is decent. I saw the game, or the set between Thorzane and Naniwa. It was very, very good. A very tense, amazing set. But still, I want the game to end, not because I've destroyed your base, but because you can't fight anymore, and there's just nothing you can do. Where I still have an army, and you have nothing left. And that's just the end of the game right there. It might take longer to get to that point, but I really think in a tournament setting, it's a psychological killer that can just give you the tournament from, or at least that match from the player, because they're just exhausted, where you're just, relaxing and chilling the whole time. Zorzane's a very good player. A very, very good player, but he's in the lower bracket in this tournament right now. He lost. Well, both of them lost, actually. Damn it, I don't care about the mining drill. Damn it, I really don't. People keep asking me about the mining drill, but I don't care because I'm using mostly equivalent exchange, so at that point I really don't give a shit. And so, yeah. Do I have any more? Could I have some more? Making sure is all. Oh, fuck. Why do I do that? Why the stone pick? Because I have the stone pick and I want to get rid of it. And I don't really want to, because I have a diamond one also, and I just am using this one up. Well, this thing's coming together. It's getting almost done. I'm going to have to put some more torches on top before it becomes nighttime, so nothing spawns on top of here. And soon, I'll be able to move my bed in here and everything else. Very soon. Maybe in this episode or this stream, anyway. I don't know how long I'm going to stream, because I might want to get a snack soon. In fact, I might get a snack, as soon as it becomes night and I go to sleep. I'm probably going to get something to eat because I'm a little hungry. I just think the Korean way of playing isn't as elegant, though. It's kind of just like batshit insane. Because, like, the Korean way of playing is just really stupid. Like, you don't set yourself up. You don't leave yourself an option in case your attack fails. And the whole point of the play I'm advocating is essentially the opposite of the Korean play, which is very laid back, very defensive in general. Like, defending... I don't know really how to put this, but like defending the expansions that your opponent hasn't taken yet and you haven't taken yet. That is essentially strangling your opponent in a defensive way as opposed to just going in for the kill. That's sort of the way I envision that I would like to play. Yes, I know. That's what I don't like about the Korean players. Precisely that. I was watching at Barcraft yesterday, and while they're good, they just gamble way, way too much. It's kind of stupid. Like, really dumb moves. Well, this thing's almost done, thankfully. The roof. Although it's going to be mighty dark inside there. Thankfully, nothing can spawn where, nothing can spawn in these dark areas. Because there's no floor there for them to spawn on yet. I haven't built one. That's only 80,000. I'm going to go... well, actually, I need to make some more, bricks. Forgot about that. So I'll make some quick bricks, and then it should be nighttime soon, in which case I'm gonna go get a quick snack, and then I'll be back. And I would play music right now, but this is going on YouTube, and so playing music and YouTube stuff is probably not the best idea. Alright, there we go. I know, but the thing is, I'd rather waste the 30 minerals and waste the 30 minutes or whatever, because you know what? I'd rather have the psychological impact. Plus, it's more relaxing to win that way than it is to do it any other way. So that's why I think it would be better to waste the extra 30 minutes and just, well, yeah. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to get some food, so be back soon. I'm back. Food's good. I feel better now. Much better. No, I can't believe like most of you guys stayed. Sorry it took so long. I'm just hungry. So very hungry. Not that long, like an hour and a half. You didn't like miss anything really. Oh. I'm gonna stream till maybe 6 or 6:30. I don't know. Depends on when dinner will be ready tonight. So that long. I might come back later and stream more. I might not. It really depends on what's gonna happen. Lucy, you might want to watch some stuff with me. So yeah. Thinking of making a long stream today. I'm proud to announce, actually, that YouTube, at least today, through ad revenue, has given me enough money to live for a day in several third world countries. Nothing so far. I mean, this last week was President's Week, so like nobody was really in the office, which means nothing to do. But it'll pick up again next week, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get an email or a call or something in the next week about the job that I was sort of promised. But we'll see what happens with that. At least I'll have something, even if that means I work 1 to 2 times a week. It's better than nothing while I'm looking for a job, even though it is kind of unpaid. It goes on my resume and it's something. And if that doesn't pan out, I'll probably have to volunteer like a couple days a week or something, and just at least have something on my resume that I've been doing something, because that's one of the killers in my in a resume if I haven't been doing anything for a while. So just an important thing to think about. I think I have enough blocks to do this. Where's what? My unpaid internship? It's in New York City. I don't have Team Fortress 2. Haven't actually used Steam on this computer yet at all. I don't think. Which is actually kind of funny. I mean, the job's only about an hour from my house. So, like, by train, it's really not that far. So, you know, I wouldn't mind working there for, like, 2 days a week or something. It would, first of all, it would get me out of the house and have me do something. And I'd be, perhaps, doing something useful. Perhaps. An hour's not that far, really. Why the hell did I just do that? Could somebody answer me? Why the hell did I just jump off a cliff? Because it was pretty stupid. No, it's actually not that far. It's, like I said, I'm taking the train, so it's actually closer than that. I mean, I live just outside the Bronx anyway, so it's like 20 miles, 25 miles. But I have to take a train there, because, well, I do. I'm not in New York City. I live close though. Very close. I would say I can see it from my house, but I can't because there's like too much shit around my house. And not like particularly a good view of anything anywhere. Okay. Now, time to put in the last of the torches, and it'll be fine now. There we go. I think I might put in like some torches in here, just like 1 or 2. Maybe 3. There we go. That's enough. Fuck it, I'll add more. Damn it, I can't add any more. This one's not the place I'd want it anyway. And I've got 2 torches in here, no wonder. So I'll put one back there. The other one I wanted to put here. Yeah, I'm in the greater New York City area. It doesn't take much to get there. This is now like a really dark place. I'm gonna have to put some windows in it at some point. Okay, close. Da-dum. And chest gives you something. Yes, I'm going to set up a bunch of things in here. But I sort of want to get everything situated the way I want. It will be, but I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. I haven't really decided how the layout's going to be. I need to figure out how big the farms are. So this is the edge here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so they're 15 wide by 15. So the 15 by 15. That gives me an idea of how big they are. And therefore, what the? Okay, that's just my cables. Don't freak out. Damn it, get back here, dick. Get back here, dick. Trample all the rest of my crops, why don't you? I hate rabbits. Thankfully, though, it'll be fine. I'm gonna need to start removing my stuff. So I'm gonna use this wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not that one. I broke it anyway. I think I could take some of this stuff off with these, so I'm hoping that is true. And there should be nothing in this box anyway. I'm not sure if I just accidentally broke that bat box, but if I did, oh well, I can make more. Not that hard. Just want to get everything taken away from here so I can set it up the way I want in the new place. But I may have to do that in the morning. But still, I'll get as much of this as I can. What's in here? A bunch of seeds. I'll need these. It's in here, wheat. I may or may not need that. Okay. I may have accidentally broken that, but I won't know until I look in my pack. The honey drops, that's the only reason why I'm using it. Well, there's actually other reasons, but I'll get to that at some point when I actually get to what I wanted to make with it. There's a whole like setup I wanted to make. But I'll get to that soon. It's nighttime. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? But anyway, it's time to go to sleep. And then in the morning, I will start setting things up. The honey drops are the reason why I want the bees. Yes, I do need a shovel. I'll go make one. I am gonna need some dirt anyway, so. But, there's a bunch of things I wanted to make anyway, and I'm not gonna remember any of them. Hi, duck. Bye, duck. Okay. Why? Why did the duck fucking wake me up? Oh yeah, I know. That's even better. And I'll be able to make everything I ever... Sigh. That was fucking stupid. I'm retarded sometimes. Get this. Wonderful. Good. Now I'll have everything in my inventory for the morning. Probably not. Let's just see if I have what I was hoping for. Do I have my bat boxes? I've got one bat box here. Yeah, I ran out of the other bat box. I must have destroyed it accidentally. As for... Okay, I've got 3 queens. Cultivated queen, meadows queen, and forest queen. Plus a bunch of these bees. Looks like I've got everything, basically. I destroyed one of the bat boxes. I still have another. Good. I'll go over to the new place. I still need to make a wrench because I need to get those solar panels. It's oh god, no, creeper. What the fuck? I'll kill this one though. This'll be fine. There we go. I'm safe now. I wonder if anything else has been made in here yet. Yes. Good. Well, I need to make several of these now. That'll be enough. And put you here. And you'll only be at almost max, but I need to get a thing from here. I do need a bedroom in this house, but I haven't decided where I want it yet. I love eating them diamonds. Right. It went in here somewhere. Client star. I'm going to mark out the area where this farm's going to be, because I'm going to put it on a pedestal. I'm probably going to put it in this area, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here's the 15th. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's actually a decent size. So, I forget, sort of. There's a motherfucking zombie in my house. I need more lights. Because he came from the stairs, I think. Either that or from outside, but I think it was from the stairs. I'll fix that later. Because I want to get Mark II, I want to get the collectors first. I have 2 more open slots for collectors. And then it'll be a third one up top here. Plus another relay in the middle. And then I'll be able to access it from here. And then once that's done, at some point I'll upgrade it to all Mark IIs and all Mark IIIs. But for right now, I don't really care too much. Right. What was I gonna do? I was going to mark this out. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here is the center. So this is where I'm gonna want my thing. Then I'm going to build, I think it's 3 wide, so I'm going to build this sort of thing in here. So that way it'll build on top of this, it'll start here. It'll look cool-ish. But I'll put a torch here for now. That'll deal with that. There are Mark IIIs. Mark III is the highest. Mark III is the red matter ones. Right. I need to put some stuff away in here. So I'll put in all these things. This thing can be annoying sometimes. I'll charge it up with these things then. The client start, which is going to go back here. There. And then I'm going to go build. Oops. No, I'm not going to go build. TMI is off. I turned it off for a reason, because I don't like cheating, so it's off for that reason. I'm just also trying to figure out, like, with these things, sort of how it's all going to operate, how many farms I want, where I want them, and all that stuff. It hasn't all been super decided yet. Put that there. And it's not too many items, it's actually not enough items now, is what it's called in the Technic pack now, the new one. I just want it to look good. Anyway, so I should stop saying so all the time. It's a really bad habit. And I'll put you in here, and I've got two of you. I'm gonna need to take you and you. I'll put you back up higher. You, I'll move you higher. You are redundant. Put one at each of these corners. There. That's good for now. Now I can take out the farm and this. So the farm and the combine will go here and here. The farm will go there, right in the center. The combine will go right here. And I'm going to need I probably broke it. It seems I did. I'll have to make another one then. Nope, I have an electric engine. Never mind. I found it. I found it. And then stone conductive pipe. And a wooden conductive pipe. Wooden conductive pipe goes there. Stone conductive pipe here and there. Now that'll work. I know that I will do that, but right now I just wanted to do it quickly and have everything here. Torches at the moment are cheaper. I need to break this and turn it around. There. Because the redstone engine won't actually run it. But I'm not really sure if it will if I use more than one redstone engine. I've got 3 redstone engines. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try running it with 3 redstone engines at the same time. I'm going to put that pipe there, and then, damn it went in this thing. Wooden conductive pipe. And then 1 redstone engine, 2 redstone engines, 3 redstone engines. Doesn't look like it's connected though. That's the thing. We'll make a couple of those torches. Torches. Oops. Make some torches. There we go. Now I've got some redstone torches. There. Will this be enough to power it? I have 2 chests here, and cobble will go here. For right now, I'm just going to do it simply as this, and like that for now. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll need some stuff though. There. Now I've got dirt. Then I need some dirt. That'll be enough. I have 3 redstone engines working here. If this isn't enough, I don't know what will be. And this should spread out exactly as I have it. These will get hotter as time goes on, and that'll mean they go faster, which means they'll put in more energy. I don't know if 3 is enough, though. Collector Mark II's still not done. I'm just curious sort of how many of these I can build at once. So I think, let's see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, not quite 15, so I can't actually build a second one over here. Sadly, because there are some things I was going to want to make. This isn't going to be enough, though, you think? Or is it going to be enough? Now they're all in sync, so maybe that'll help. Because it's splitting power between these two things. Well, I'm going to go to sleep and see what happens. I have my bed somewhere. I'll take this out and this out. Take these out. Automated crafting table. What else do I want to start setting up a little bit? Where the hell is my bed? My bed got eaten up, didn't it? Fuck. Let's go make a bed. Nope, that won't work. No, I brought my bed. I definitely brought my bed. I brought my bed, but it disintegrated in my thing. So I'm going to have to use this thing. In the hopes that it'll give me what I want. I'll break down a diamond into what I need. And hope that I get what I want out of all this stuff. Probably not. Right, now I've got the wool, 2, 3, and a piece of wood. Will be enough. Alright. Now I can make one. Stupid thing for destroying my bed. Yep, bed hasn't been learned. Bed has now been learned. I am going to sleep right here. Actually, I'm going to put on this and sleep until dawn. Hello, zombie. And hello, everybody else who I haven't said hi to yet. A lot of you seem to be not in the viewers list somehow. I've got mail. And that would be the death bush. Which could be zombie, I don't really know. I haven't touched it, or anything else for that matter, so... Yes, four of you guys have accounts, so this hasn't done anything. It's only at green now. If it isn't powerful enough, I'll have to install the electric engine. Oh well. That would kind of suck, but what can I do? Come on, game. Go faster than 5.5 times. Thank you. Yeah, it's not going to work. As I told you. Why the f do I need 6 of them if I can have one engine that I know will work? That's stupid. I don't care if I'm wasting a little fuel. I'm going to run the steam engine for now. I don't have any coal, do I? Well, I'll go get some. It's not hard to make coal. Actually, charcoal. I don't need a quarry, damn it. I can make everything I want. Meh. That's what I have to say. And this will make me a MoS fuel. And the MoS fuel will make me coal. Which will make me a bunch of charcoal? No, I have to do it with the thing. Actually, do I have my crafting bench? I have my automatic crafting bench. Good. Or this thing, which is even better than that. And I'll put you right here. Charcoal. Three, two, one. Good. One full stack. This will be enough to run it. Like, I'm sure this will run what I want. Because I know I've run this off of one steam engine before. I don't know why the current's always going this way, even though it should be split evenly. Meh. I'll come back. Later. I'll give it a little bit of time, see what happens. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see if I can get it working. Just giving it yeah, it works, see? It's being slow, but it's working. It's working. Kill some turtles. While I wait. And now I'm level 25. Dude, it's working, look. See, can't you see it's working? It's working right now, right in front of me. I'm going to give it some time so it can finish. Well, yeah, it'll get fully set up. It just takes a little while. I don't think that thing really heats up if you use charcoal in it, so I'm not really too worried, but... Now it's working, working. It's reverted in a couple of places, I'm not sure why, but... Meh. I could care less. I do want to check on this thing, though. Yeah, I thought it might be done. Right there. Time to get another piece of glowstone. and get this thing working. Even more. Yeah, I put it in 64 charcoal. It should be going for a while. Like, it's still got 58 charcoal. I'm gonna make a bridge over this thing now that I remembered. I should do that. I think that's gonna be high enough. No, it's not. I need one more up. Thankfully, that's not above it, so. Here we go. And then I'll find a way down again from the side. Hello. And I'll break that. Next is like that. Good. Now I've got a way there and back. I'm not sure. I could probably do it, but it might, I might lose a lot of energy. I don't really know, though, to be honest. I mean, I could set this thing up to be fed continually with charcoal. Considering that charcoal's like super inexpensive. I could just build craft it over here. Now my stuff is safe. I can get in and out without breaking anything. How the f did you get in here, dick? Nobody liked you anyway. Oh, maybe from the top of my thing here. I need some more torches. There, I placed a torch. With the conductive pipe, I can supply it continually, or it may be able to supply all of them, but I don't really know yet. Plus, I haven't decided what kind of stuff I'm going to put in it yet. Like what kind of farms I want. I definitely want a wheat farm. I want automatic crafting of food. And then the rest of the stuff I want to be consumed. So I'll set that up with logistics pipes at some point, but right now I don't give a shit. Plus, I'm going to put it all underground. Yes, there are other farms. There's rubber farms, there's wheat farms, there's regular tree farms. There are, well, a bunch of shit like that. Yeah, there's a cactus farm, and then there's a sugarcane farm, which actually is 100 times better than a cacti farm, because a sugarcane farm will actually be decent in equivalent exchange. So, yeah, it's starting to plant the stuff. Needs a little bit more dirt, I see. So I'll go fix that. And I want this to be, hey, this to be the thing, and there, that'll be enough. I will be setting it up. I'm setting up everything. I'm just trying to, like, do what I had planned to do. But yeah, forestry's one I'm going to be setting up. Buildcraft I'll be setting up. Everything. This needed some of that dirt. That still's got a bunch left. Yeah, there's some cool things I'm going to do soon. These turtles are a pain in the ass. Because I had already started on it, and I'm having it automatically create itself, thankfully. I have that part set up almost. Alright. Yes, I'm definitely going to start setting up more forestry and all that. I just want to figure out how I want to set it up first. That's the problem. Okay. This is working. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make in this area an awesomely good farm. First, I want to put half my shit away. I have these seeds. Bone. This can come out. I'm going to put some of this stuff away anyway. What was I thinking of? There's something I wanted to take out, and I don't know where it is. Actually, I think I have it in one of my boxes. No. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna make one of them farms. I already have a diamond factory. It's pathetically easy. Now it has more. Equivalent exchange, since I've started to get it going, is going to be the ultimate thing. I've got 3 more things to make, and then this thing will be set up, and I can have it make what I want. That's like one of the things I've been sort of getting at. And that MoS is off, thank you. I know this is doing it automatically. That's what it's so awesome about it. See? It's so much faster than it was before. And then I'm gonna have it make 1, 2, 3 things, and then I'll be done. Essentially, just done. I won't need to worry about it anymore. The thing is, I'll have to charge the thing, which is fine, because I can have it make diamonds instead. And then, after I make this, I'm going to make a Kleinstar charger. So that way, it automatically charges. And Kleinstar chargers are easy. They're only, like 6 things. Yeah. Precisely. I mean, like, since the beginning of the stream, I've probably made around 1 million EMC. Calculate that out to diamonds. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, G-Man. If I knew how to fix that, I would. It's been bothering me for a while. Hey, I found something. Where did that one break from? I don't really know. Somewhere over here. Is it too dark in here? It seems it may be actually too dark in this area. There. I put a torch. Yeah, I'm gonna need some glowstone in this area somehow, somewhere, so I'll do that now. I'll put some glowstone around the farm. I will stop being lazy. Alright, there we go. 20 glowstone. Now I have 20 glowstone to fuck around with. Well, they are German. I'll put one right here. I'll put there, 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 there. Now it's sort of glowy. Is that enough glowstone, do you think? Or do I need more? Oh, it's Kleinstar Ein or Kleinstar 2 is the one I have. Second one. There's a third, and then there's like an Omega and an Alpha or something like that. I don't really know. I can make sugar, bone meal, pipe waterproof, more wax capsules, scrap box. Woohoo! Who wants to gamble? I got a piece of dirt. Well, I'm just trying to keep it decent. Whatever. I'll put one in the middle as well. Well, I can't really. It's kinda inconvenient. There. Now that should be light enough for everything to grow. Yes, precisely. It's a small star, and then there's 2 small stars, and then there's 3 small stars, and then there's the Omega, which is like a small giant star. It's kind of really stupid, but well, whatever. What can you do about that? I should stop being distracted.